When I first started believing in God, like it just felt different than when other people would talk about God because they would throw that word out there like, what do you think about God? What do you think? And I go, man, if there's a being up in heaven right now who spoke the world into existence and made me, if there's literally a person right now, a being who determines whether or not I live for the next 30 seconds, think about that. Someone else is in control. He determines whether I continue breathing. Then the thought of the authority that he holds over my thoughts, my feelings, to me, it was just logic. Like, if there's a being like that, who cares what I feel? Who cares what I think? I need to be right in his eyes. And so the authority of God's word and his commands, I've just, for some reason, my logic tells me I should take that person's words very seriously. And if there really is a creator, then why do I value my own opinion so much? I know that authority is almost like a bad word in today's society because everyone wants to be in control and just kind of you do you. But my logic leads me to believe if he is there, I want to be right in his eyes. I was definitely different from the average teenager in a lot of ways, but I think the biggest thing was because my parents were dead. My mom died giving birth to me, and my dad remarried, but then my stepmother died in a car accident when I was 8, and my dad got married again. Then he died of cancer when I was 12. So by the time I'm entering into my teen years, I've had 3 parents die, and I don't care, I'm not going to try to act all tough or whatever. When I saw their dead bodies and we buried them, it freaked me out. The finality of it. You just realize I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. And so as a teenager, I'm just thinking, I need to know the truth, okay? I saw my parents die. I watched as their bodies went in the ground. I had nightmares about it. Like, what happens? What happens when I go into the ground? Like, man, it just ended. They were here yesterday and now it's over. Like, I would look at life that way, and I would look at my school and everyone's into their different thing. And I'd go, gosh, don't you see that it could end tomorrow? And don't you want some answers? And so I was on this search, like, I need to know what happens if I die today. And I want to be sure of that. And then I can move on and go and play and do whatever else. But these were real things in my life. And so when I began to pursue this idea, is there something more than just what I see here? It definitely put me on a different journey. There was a different urgency in me. I'm 52 now. I didn't think I'd live to 52. My parents certainly didn't live even close to this. It was just a different mindset of life can end tomorrow or today. And if I find the truth, then I need to follow that truth wherever it leads me, no matter how painful it is or whatever else, because I'm not guaranteed tomorrow. So I've spoken about how my dad died when I was 12, but I don't often talk about how there was a part of me that was glad. I hate to say it, but because we didn't have a good relationship. We didn't have, I don't know, even what I would call a relationship. It was just more of he was just an enforcer, wanted to punish me. I feel pretty severely for like little things that I would do wrong. And so when he died, there was a part of me that was relieved. Like, whoa, I'm not under that anymore. And so when I started believing in God and reading about how he was a good father, it's hard to just, you hear that word father,